Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna go outside and stand near my brother and do pretty much a spot check. See
Okay.
what I see.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay inside.
It's not really a fully inside, so to speak. This is all like rubble. Think of the aftermath of a war zone.
Oh,
Not in D&D, in
Man,
like
give
real
me shit
life.
rolls.
In like real life for that. It's not an actual war zone here, but like there's no signs of war, but like destroyed building aftermath type of style.
Like a ghost town that's crumbling and everything.
Yes.
basically just decay.
So you don't see much, except for the standard what you've been seeing, rubble. Okay, you can see going down the street this way. Yeah. Um, it leads out of town. Um, and path leading out. You can see trees in the distance, and you know, normalcy basically in the distance.
So, is it just? I'm gonna ask Abrix this. Is it just us three, or did anybody else get pulled with us?
Uh, I don't know. Uh, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Just you three, and then now Goliath,
Well,
but just you three.
but I wouldn't necessarily know that
Well, we
Jada's there
wouldn't
since he said.
see. Yeah.
Wait, there's no other. The only characters here are you guys.
Oh,
The
okay, yeah,
yeah,
just us three. Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know. I think so. That's, you know.
Wonder if anybody else from our party is somewhere else. It does feel weird that
We
we're
could
just randomly
try
teleported here.
searching the area. But I don't know.
I think it's best if we search the area for anyone else living.
All right. Give me search checks.
Search checks. Okay.
Search and spot.
Search and spot.
Yup.
Okay.
Where's my shirt?
Yeah. Since it's a zombie, you're doing 2 rolls. You're going back to your skills section, finding search and spot, and doing 2 different rolls.
Okay. Okay, spot is.
Well,
Oh.
okay. What the?
Oh, you didn't put a
Where
space.
is my
Yeah, I'd say
spot?
you didn't put a space between this
Freaking dang it.
roll and the number.
There's my search. Holy shit.
I guess it liked me that time.
And the silent one just completely blows them away. Well,
That's
yeah.
a search and a spot. So.
Okay, so everybody.
Do we know if you're there? Or did you instantly?
We don't know if he's here. He instantly stealthed.
I mean, because
I assume people I was with already knew I was there.
That's only if you decide to
unless
make
you make yourself known.
Well, I mean,
known to us.
who I went to sleep next to, I'd assume they would know I was there, but I was just really hiding from the new guy.
So you make yourself
He was
known
intimidated
to us.
in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Alright.
yeah, I think it was. I'm gonna say, try to verbally. I don't know. I'm gonna say yeah. It must have just been us three. There's nobody else here.
Zombie, you gotta make your rolls to figure out what you're doing.
Okay, so
You gotta take your
Spot
spot,
check, search.
which is a +6. So change that number to a +6 in advanced rolls and click roll.
okay.
And then your search, which honestly, searching you guys all find the same rubble and junk and nothing else in there.
He actually does have a pretty good search.
And yeah, it's +9. Okay, so everyone but Vic sees in a building across, like, good ways out over yonder, whatever, across the street. Like, yeah, about like 50 feet or whatever.
Okay.
A humanoid shadowy figure just dart behind fade back behind a rooftop of a building that still has a rooftop. And
Do
then
we all see that?
disappear.
Everybody except for
That's sick.
Everybody
pretty
but
much.
the Goliath.
I'm gonna look over at Davkus casually.
I start tightening the straps on my shield.
I'm gonna look over at Davkus casually and say, I think we need to walk around some. Maybe see if there's any maps that we can find to see where we're at.
Oh.
Kind of giving him that wink,
Thanks.
nudge, nudge voice.
Like, whatever, brother. And he starts walking
Yep, I'm going to...
towards
I'm gonna head towards
the
that
rubble.
building. Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow, but still stealthed.
As we get closer to that building, I'm going to walk past it and attempt to stealth.
Okay.
Hey,
Put it in your blue slot.
what type of weapon do you have right now?
Me? I
Jade.
have a
Are
quarterstaff.
you melee? Jade.
Oh.
Me? I have
Are
a.
you ranged or are you melee?
I have both.
Okay.
Yeah, he would. And now that I am stealthed, I am going to try to find a way into the building.
You could walk right in the open
I'll
Okay.
do that.
opening of the front of the building that's no longer there. It's all rubble and whatnot.
Okay.
You want to walk
I want to
Wait,
kind
around
of...
the building and see if there's...
Yeah, I wanted to see if there was stairs inside that go up.
Yes. When you walk, we walk in. You know, the first floor, which is all rubble and debris and all that stuff, it's another shop. Was another shop. The stairs leading up, where there's got a big gouge out of it from a part of a wall falling off on top of above the stairs and breaking some of the stairs. But you could still weave around if you hug the wall to get up.
Okay.
But it's only half of the top floor. The second floor exists. So it's like
Okay.
like you could look up. You could walk in and you could look directly up and see the upstairs. You couldn't see all the way in back of the upstairs, but you could see it because it's missing right above the entryway is missing the second flooring.
The first floor was like a shop.
Yeah,
Is there anything left in it, or is it all like?
it's all
cleared out?
same junk, debris, useless,
Nothing.
worthless crap.
Nothing to
Like
it.
it's been here for many, many decades.
Nothing
I'm
of
gonna,
value.
Nope.
I'm gonna try walking around the building if I can. See if I can see a way up to the roof. I really want to get up to the roof. That's my objective.
There is a small, narrow. Let's put it right here. Like
Alleyway.
4-foot alleyway.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
And if you look down it,
I'm gonna go down it. Yeah.
if you look down it, you can see on the other side, on the opposite building, or if you go down it, I should say, you can see, if you look up, you can see some wood planks leading from the roof of the building you're trying to get on top of, and to the building behind it, which has a flatter roof.
Okay. Then I will definitely go down the alleyway.
Do you want me to go first in case there's something comes flying down the alleyway? I've got the shields.
No. Not at the minute. I'm going to go down the alleyway, and go down to the end and see if I can see any way to get up on the building behind it.
There is a back door that's not really a door anymore. It's like it's a door. It's like a half of a door that's like leaning in the doorway.
Okay.
That you could go in. Yeah, you could go. You could take that way into the building behind it.
Okay, but there's no way up to the top.
Well, if you go in, you can go up the stairs and you can see a ladder leading up to the roof.
Okay, so I will do such.
Okay.
Again.
You get on top of the same stuff. I mean, these places are just destroyed, decrepit.
Yeah.
You can see a ton of stuff.
Okay.
You can get up onto the roof.
Yep.
And you don't see anybody. But if you look around at the city,
planning to do.
I figured as much. It's a ghost town. It's a wasteland. You can tell off in the distance, over here this way, is the farms of the city. Which there was a wall over here protecting the city, but now it's rumbled and gone, and you can see past it the farms, the fields, which it's all dead. The crops and everything, they're not like gone, they're dead. I mean, it's been there for a long time, but they are dead.
Withered. And...
Yes.
I'm going
Very
to
braille and everything, and then otherwise, yeah, complete wasteland. You could tell this way is some trees and stuff, non-dead. I mean, this place looks gray, kind of,
Yeah.
Same as this way.
Okay.
It's this way. It's just farther.
Yeah.
You got to go through the city more.
I'm going to follow up here, go across those boards.
All right.
And peek down at Davkis.
I'll actually put you over here.
Oh, okay. Peek down and alert him to my presence.
There's the boards.
Okay, cool. And tell him there ain't much around. It's all dead.
Was it one of your friends?
Doubtful. There'd be zombies everywhere.
Not if they just raided through and took everything that they wanted.
No, they're more they don't care about earthly possessions. They care about living forever and bringing stuff back to life. It wouldn't be my
You
friends.
never
It'd be more
know.
likely to be your paladin friends, asshole.
You see him clench up, bro. You see him clench up. Paladins.
Your god butt buddies.
There's paladins.
I didn't see any paladins, but I mean, you never know. If there was something in the city, I'd get pissed off. Anyways, that's not the point. The whole thing is dead. There is not shit to be seen. Actually, hang on. I'm going to stand back up and cast Detect Magic and look around as far as I can see. Not a fucking thing.
Nope.
What did you see?
Wasn't my friends. There's no magic.
So, what do we have around here?
There's dead farm. There's trees. There's dead town.
Yeah.
And then there's trees.
Remember the trees and the I mean there's a path leading into the trees, not like a road, you know.
Okay.
Leading into the trees both ways and everything, and the trees are not dead. That's fully much alive.
Yeah, that's why.
That's normal. That's normalcy.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
You say the only things that look like normal, even though I like the feel of this town, it's very dark. I like it. Is trees. Place.
Trees.
I want to stay
You
here.
gonna check
Make
out
this my home.
You want to go check out the farm? See if we can see anything over there?
It's dead. Dead as shit. Like, deader
Might
than...
have some possible traces of something more than this town would.
There's not even farmhouses. It's just the foundations.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, put it this way. I brought a zombie back to life and he got decimated. That's what it is. Even better, I brought a dragon back to life and he got exploded by a fucking celestial, and that's what it is. There's nothing. Not a damn thing.
Remind me the next time we meet that celestial to put a boot up his ass.
You're not the only one. Anyways. Which way should we go into the trees? There's one that way and then one that way. And they are green.
Is there any higher points around that you can see that look climbable?
Unless you are a rogue, doubtful.
I kind of give him that look like, no shit. And then it's like along that look of, we have one who might be able to see. You dumbass.
I say, yeah, you know, rogues. I'm gonna come down before I fall through this roof.
Here, let me help.
You get.
I
the
run
building
like,
a little bit.
I run like hell.
You can get down safely.
Yeah.
And
take your time.
Yes. Get out of the way, you big fucker. I'm gonna look at the Goliath and say, "Are you coming with us?"
I look back and I say, "Sure."
I'm not sure about you. You might die yet.
Well, if he dies, you can always turn him in. He'd be one big ass zombie for you.
I nudge. I nudge Davkis with my elbow. Go shh. Evil shitty grin. Just.
I look over and I say, "Don't you trust me?"
Okay.
I woke up in a strange town that is completely and totally dead, no magic, no life, anything. And you were the only one we don't know. How do I know that you didn't bring us here, or that you aren't an agent of someone who brought us here? you know, there's no reason I couldn't just, you know, blow you to crap right now. But I'm being nice. In fact, I kind of want you as a zombie because you are a big fucker. I'm kind of hoping you die if you go with us. So let's go.
I may be a big fucker, but at least I can pleasure a woman good.
I can make a golem that you could try all you want and you would never be able to pleasure anywhere near the way I could.
So,
Try.
put the penises back in the pants. You're gonna
Your balls hang low.
go towards the trees or search
I'm voting
more
towards the trees.
gray stuff?
I still vote for going towards. Well, can we go along the tree line towards the farm? Kind of want to check out this voted
The
farm.
farm is dead, man.
Well, you never
Dead.
know. We might be able to find footprints.
Ding ding
Footprints
ding ding ding.
footprints in what? Dead plants?
Soil, dipshit.
Have you seen the amount of dust covering this town? The amount of rubble and dirt? We would have seen footsteps.
Well, if the
We're-
footsteps would have been
We have
out
to pass.
there.
We have to pass through the rest of town to get towards the trees anyway.
Which way is
The trees.
the shorter route of the trees, and which way is to the town center?
Shorter route of the trees is this way. Town center's more this way.
So, fine, whatever. Follow you. Die. I'm just gonna leave you there.
If I die, I will back as a lich pretty quickly, I'm sure.
Okay, so you head towards the trees. I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm just gonna start walking towards the trees.
I'll do the same.
Okay, so
What is your name? The only thing we haven't gotten so far.
My name? I don't know.
Yes.
Victor.
Victor.
Oh yes, Victor.
Like Victor. Like Taurus, not Victor.
Tora.
Oh, I'm
Victor,
sorry.
it's
Victor.
2 separate syllables,
Yeah.
Or you can just say Vic. If you really don't want to have a big thing about how to say your name.
I just
don't really care about the name.
say, yeah, you're my future zombie, that's all I can call you.
Well, I look back and I say, what if I said I'm already dead?
First of all, I would know. Second of all, turn undead, you would be mine in a heartbeat. Or rather, lack of. Yes, that was necromancer humor.
Good point. Very good point.
Alright. So, as you travel, you get to some wooded areas, and you keep following the road. You can get about less than half day's travel, and you can see another city in the distance. This one doesn't look dead. Looks like a fairly populated city. You can see a wall, gate, merchants coming and going. But if you'll notice, between you guys and the gates, I mean, you're a couple 100 feet away, kind of thing, you know. There's a fork in the road that leads off like, Okay, you got your path going up. Town is here. Wow, that was really weird. Okay, town is there. Like this.
So we go.
And you're here.
We go to this fork.
The
Once we
fork
get
starts like right outside the gate.
is there any signs on town names and everything?
No. You got guards at the gates, you approach, all that kind of stuff. Merchants. The merchants are going, this way and that way and in and but they are avoiding this area, the area you're coming from.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna look at it and go, and say to the rest of the party, nobody's coming this way. You should probably not come from this way. You might be avoiding for a reason. Being the dead town, there might be problems.
Depends on how long it's been dead.
The road itself looks like it hasn't been traveled on in decades.
I don't see a point in, if we don't know the area and we have a town right here, if we try to go blundering through the woods, get lost again, and who knows what's going to happen.
I'm not suggesting that we go through the woods. I'm suggesting that we try to meet one of the other roads and come from that direction. Therefore, that way we are not.
That's where the tree line is.
Okay, I'm gonna say I suggest we
still have to go through the woods to.
Yes,
unless
we're
we're
very
going to.
close to the other wood. We are very close to the other roads.
It's not a thick woods either, because you're close to the town.
Yeah.
I mean, like you can even see some lumberjacks over here.
Okay.
Kind of stuff.
I'm gonna say then we should go to the other road. What if there's a issue from how we are coming? We don't want to be seen as spies or as a dark force of any kind. And I kind of give a smirk. I kind of give a smirk. I know, but we're trying to stay out of trouble for the moment. We also don't know where we are. Remember this.
I still think we should just go, not give a fuck, and walk up to the guards and ask them where the hell we are.
I'd say we
Would
smash
you not
their
be
faces in.
oh great, we have another lemming.
Yeah.
Would you not
76 times in the chest.
I said, right? Would you not be suspicious of someone coming from a town that you knew was long dead and gone, and they were the only people who have come from there for a long time?
Aren't they going to be suspicious anyways, because we're fully battle-dressed and...
No, we can simply say we are adventurers. Adventurers come into towns all the time.
I point at my breastplate and it's like, these skulls are not going to be suspicious?
We'll just say that, you use it as an intimidation factor when fighting your enemies. I mean, you are a big
I still say don't
ass half-orc, brother. You do carry around 2 gigantic spiked shields, brother. You are a fighter nonetheless. Intimidation is a tactic of any fighter.
You would never catch me in a freaking robe.
Okay, paladin.
Where?
What?
Around real quick.
So
I say, maybe we should try. I say, maybe I should try. I should try going one road and you go the other. We can see what what different ways these people will receive us.
I agree with this.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I will go the commonly traveled path because I am not as tough as you are. And you can come
Take the
out of the dead direction.
I'll follow you
Okay.
to the other road, but still stealthed.
Yep, good. I need that.
I tell Vicky, come on, Vicky, we're going this way.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Okay.
travel. I'm gonna go to the road that the lumberjacks.
You let him call you Vicky? You're a Goliath
Over here.
fighter. You are a beast to
you'd
mess
be,
with.
You'd be coming up
You'd
this
be on this road right here.
You'd stay on the main road.
This one right here.
Yep, you'd
Yeah,
stay
you'd be
right
on the
here.
center.
And then, are we coming from this
Yeah,
road or this road?
Yeah, we're gonna be on that road. We're gonna
This
try
one?
to go that way. Yeah.
Just straight
We're
or the
gonna-
squiggly.
Alright, so
There's no meaning behind them. I just deleted one accidentally and redrew it with the whatever drawing tool I had on.
Yeah.
Hey, Vicky, wrong
You
way.
stay here.
Oops.
We're
And then I am
Going
going
this-
to travel up towards the guards.
we're working
Uh,
out, just keeping up this path, or going straight into town,
yeah.
Yes.
or
Alright.
are we gonna just take the other road?
No, you're going to go up the center path.
Remember, you don't give a fuck.
Alright?
Yeah.
okay, so the guards, both of you, both groups, and turn to Abraxas and say, "Well met, traveler. What brings
Well
you
met.
to the city of Lush?"
City of Lush, eh? We were a bit lost. Trying to find our direction.
Our? He looks around
Yes.
and only sees.
I say,
Is there somebody else with you?
I look around and say, did he get lost again?
You
I hang my head. Then I look up and say, oh, he'll find me eventually.
sure you don't need to go to the apothecary?
That would be nice.
Surgeon, possibly? Maybe? Hit your head on the way here? 'Cause there's nobody else here.
I say yes, I had someone following me a while back, and he must have wandered off the path or gotten lost.
Alright. You say you
Wait,
are lost?
I say yes,
Where did you...
we were traveling and the road that we were going down ran out. So we continued heading in the path, in the direction we were going, and wound up here after a long time travel.
Where do you hail from?
Well,
You can make up a town name if you want, if you don't want... Well, if you don't want to tell the truth. Just for the fact that you don't know the world, because this is just a side quest.
yes. I'm just going to say, I don't know. I don't know does my character know the world at all? Well, since you don't really technically know the world for the other one either.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, well, I hail from insert town name here.
Yeah.
I'm just making up
Baggage.
just saying a
You're
smaller town.
from Baggett.
Baggett.
Yes.
It's not baguette.
B-A-G-E-T.
Okay, I'm just going to say, yes, I hail from Baggett.
Oh! Baggett. That is... Long journey.
I said we got lost and we
Very long
we happened
journey.
across
How,
this one.
how was your trip across the sea?
Well, It was okay. I met a druid friend who happened to command a large fish, and we kind of went across the ocean. It was
Huh.
great.
I recommend the tavern. The bards might want to hear about this.
I will be sure to visit them. I love bards.
They're always open for more tales. Enjoy your stay at Lush. Don't cause any trouble.
I say that I will not. I am just passing through.
He goes back to his business and sees the other group approaching. And gives them very awkward looks.
I feel amazing about that.
Gives them very awkward looks and says, "You there?
What?
Do you... Where did you... Do you know where the road you came down from was?"
I point behind me. That one.
Looks at another guard and says, "I think we have a slow one here." I mean...
I didn't catch that. You mic'd out for a second.
Oh. He looks at it, turns to another guard and slowly says, I think we have a slow one here."
I
Do
just
I hear any of this? Because I will start cackling.
That depends on if you're still at the gate waiting for him, or if you went into the wait on the other side of the gate. It's a fairly large gate.
Yeah, I just went right in on the other side of the gate.
Alright then, no.
Damn.
And he says, I mean... Anyways. Welcome to Lush. What brings you here?
Woke up in some random desolated place and looking for some food, some ale, possibly a wench.
His eyes get really large. And slightly steps back. Says, "What?
Okay.
You
I look over to Jade and say, "Where the fuck is that dumbass?"
came from there?"
Woke up in a building there and now here. There's something wrong with that place?
It's a cursed land. We don't go there anymore. It is avoided, as you can see the other two roads. And the road you came from is almost gone now. We don't venture that way anymore. It is not recommended. As to how you got there, I going from wanting to have some wenches and such, I would assume you might have gotten really drunk and wound up there. But I pray that great Lord God Palor will help you and will not destroy you in this greatness.
Oh, Paylor.
What?
As I just look at you
Ma-
and start to giggle at your lord.
You may I recommend the temple. The temple greatly. They may be able to check you out and make sure you are not cursed. If they can even tell, we do not know. But
May I ask, is there paladins here?
of course, we have the temples of Palor. We have the temples of Taya. We have many temples here. The temples come with clerics and paladins. There are all different types. We are a large city. We have lots of temples. Lots of temples involve lots of holy knights.
Get out of my
You
head,
see him
Kel.
get one evil. You see him get one evil grin. Really?
Are I'm not sure of you, sir. Are you here to join up, or are you here to cause mischief? Because I'm not sure I can let you in if you are here to cause mischief.
I used to be a friend of a few paladins. They might be in this area. They travel quite often.
I see.
Can I say bluff check?
Yeah, just wait. And what deity do you hail from? Do they hail from?
Do they hail from?
Yes, I might be able to direct you to the temple.
They
Pick
are
a random.
Paladins of Halo.
Ah, so you want the center of town, the large building. You can't miss it.
Very good to know.
But you also need to roll a bluff check.
I just look over and say, shit.
Ha! There you go. Yeah.
Hold on.
They know you are an evil cocksucker.
No, they just know you're lying. But he still says what he
It's
said.
already too late.
He still said what he said, and that's
Too late
why
for that.
he said it. He still said
I do
it.
have knowledge religion.
It's still a bluff check because you're still blatantly lying that you're going to this specific town to meet specific paladins. That
I said there's a chance I could be there.
whether the paladins are real or not, this is not a town you were specifically going to for this reason. Therefore, it is a lie. It is a bluff. And they picked up on that. They believe that you are actually searching for these paladins, but they don't believe that you're here for that. But he still told you that, yes, go to the big main city building in the center of town. You can't miss it.
Is there a good tavern around here? I'm quite thirsty after going through that desolated
Yes.
place.
The Wailing Wench is should be up your alley, I would think.
Oh.
Oh,
Burn.
snap.
Oh,
I
that
kind of
burger's
want to do
keeping
an
me
intimidate.
toasty.
I kind of want to do an intimidate and be like, "What did you say?"
I'm
Oh, that
gonna
fire.
do that as well.
That fire from your body is keeping me nice and toasty. So, that was an outrageous amount of burn.
I'm boiling at this point.
we did not mean any offense. They're looking at you and obviously seeing you're getting a bit upset. We just knew you wanted it. You mentioned you wanted a wench. I've been told they have some fairly good ones. Hence the name of the tavern, the Wailing Wench.
Any half-works?
That I could not tell you. I have not visited there. I have only heard from travelers.
Oh my god. Get through the gate and tell me
Okay.
this because I have the funniest Shmoo! You did it, didn't you?
What?
You did it, didn't
What? I'm actually clueless. What?
Okay, so now we
Cervantes?
pass.
Oh! I didn't even think about that. I'm literally doing this all off the top of my head.
I was like,
This is 100% off the top of my head.
What was the name of that place?
We didn't have a name.
they didn't have the place yet.
Although that's not a bad name. Especially for being a Cervantes' place.
You get to meet Cervantes!
Possibly.
So,
So-
guard.
Yes.
Pass.
Yes. Just
Oh, come on,
be.
come on, Vicky. Let's go.
I resent that name.
You are a large man for such a name.
I declare.
I kind of snicker.
I declare battle against you.
The bigger the bear.
We do not tolerate that here. We are a peaceful town. We do not have such battles here.
Then you have a place
My love.
where battles can be held.
Yes, it's about a half day's walk back from where you came from.
I
In
look
that
to
town?
the side and I say, shit.
I assume you will behave while in this town.
I will.
Depends on how thin the
As
walls
I give
are.
an evil smirk.
That kind of behavior is all up to the Wench owners and the profit they put into their buildings.
Well, have
He tells you how to get to the Wailing Wench. Uh, okay, so you meet up with your brother and the invisible one.
everything that happened.
Say, what took you so long, you big oaf?
I tell him everything that happened.
Oh, great. Now they think that at least you are, some infected, like, viral thing. At least I came up with a decent story. Shit.
He goes. He
Mine at
tries
least
to
included a
intimidate.
kick-ass
He tries
druid.
to. He tries to personate some commoner. At least I'm not stupid.
Some commoners look your way as they're passing by and like give you a weird look and keep going.
I look up just slightly, since he's only slightly taller than me, and say, "You, sir, are the biggest, most retarded half-orc I have ever met."
Yeah.
And then I turn around.
One of us had to get the bronze, but the other got the brain.
Okay, blend.
Point at it, I'll blend it.
So, where are you going?
Back to life. I'm gonna say, so you found out about a couple places we could go, and we are not going to kill the paladins.
What?
And I glare at him.
You think we can lure one out of town?
Possibly, but I mean, it would take me or somebody very stealthy. I kind of roll my eyes around to get them out of the town. But that's not the point. We're not here for pleasure. We're trying to figure out where the fuck we are.
Or some big oaf just goes blundering through town.
They'll catch you. They'll either jail you or kill you. More than likely kill you, because they're fucking paladins and you're evil.
Me? There's a bigger guy here than me. Remember that.
Hey, fuck you.
The bigger they are, the
You are
harder they
bigger.
fall.
At least I can pleasure a woman good.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Oh, Adam.
We'll have to see, because that all depends on where you guys go right now and if you partake and what happens.
Yep. I'm gonna say, we've never seen you pleasure a woman. We've only met you just today in a dead town. We don't know who you are or what you do. We don't know anything about you. For all we know, you have a micro penis.
So where are you
You
going?
get intimidated by somebody shorter than you, which is pretty sad.
In fact, I could roll an intimidate check.
I look at you and I say, I can squash you with my dwarf squisher.
Fuck this. Here we go.
Oh, you want to fight me, do you?
No.
By the way, the guards are still watching you guys, as they've been suspicious of Davkas and
I'm
the
going
big guy,
to,
considering they've never really seen a Goliath before.
I'm going to intimidate the gigantic son of a bitch.
Alright, zombie, roll your d20 plus 9.
Okay, so...
All you have to do is get a 10. Well, you gotta get less than a 10 and you'd get it.
So I'll put a 9 there.
Yep, no advanced roll. Oh, so you're not intimidated.
Oh, snap!
So it's just
Staring at you.
okay. So where are you going?
I'm going to... I think we should go to the tavern.
To the Wailing Wench it is, then.
Yeah,
Well,
we
let's
need more
jump-
information about where we are and how the
Drunk
fuck we could
talk-a-walk.
have possibly got there. I think we need to find some kind of wizard in the town if possible. I don't know, because there's a ton of, like, holy fuckers, so...
Okay.
Oh.
So,
We can make them holy.
I could make them zombie.
so you go to the
With holes in them.
you find the Wailing Wench, and you approach it. It's a very thick-stoned building. Very sturdy. The buildings next to it look a little worn.
You caught it right there, Trent.
And there's a tavern sign of
CPR.
a dwarf drinking a pitcher, a mug of a mug, while there's a bent over woman that he is using as a table, we'll just say. And it says the Wailing Wench in common.
I kind of like this sign.
I'm sorry, but I am reminded of my own adventure at this point.
So, brother,
Gonna
what do you
say-
think? You go in?
Hey, brother. That's all you think about, isn't it? A big oaf. Yes, let's go in.
Okay, so you enter. It is a very lavish, very beautiful interior. I mean, fine silks, the silk curtains. You got nice plush seating and chairs and full, very nice bar and drinks. It's amazing. It's just every time.
Would semen on a chair technically be undead?
No.
Because I could blacklight that much.
So,
It wouldn't
there's
just be on the chair, it'd be everywhere if it's Cervantes.
Detect magic to find the color spray.
there's half-naked women and men walking around. Some sitting on laps, having drinks with each other, or with guests and whatnot. All different types of races. Half-orcs. What was the name of that one? Helga?
Helga.
Helga?
No, Broomhilda is what
Broomhilda.
Yeah.
A very large half-orc comes strolling by, topless.
That reminds me of your character, how he...
Me and
Yeah.
Keller,
Just
me
rel-
and Keller just staring as she walks by.
Well, considering he became the bouncer, yes.
No, he became the accountant.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, he'd be in back if he was there. And a nice little dwarf
Yes!
in some in very fancy looking robes, with a nice goblet of ale, actually wine.
Does he have one of those magic goblets from
No,
Everlasting Goblets?
he never took one. Approaches you as you
Well,
walk
no.
in.
He
Ranger
he
took
actually would
5.
have one. Because Relic had him.
Relic
Oh,
took
yeah,
5
true.
of them, yes.
That's true.
He might have handed one.
After studying it, if it's safe, then yes, but otherwise, no.
Yes, it was safe.
Okay, then yes. He approaches you. It's just, welcome to the Wailing Wench. Are you here for the drinks, the women, the men, or both?
I say all the above.
Excellent.
and below.
Excellent. That last one might be tricky. We don't really do that.
I can bring him back to life.
But we do have many, many services that can make you feel like you're gonna die in amazing ecstasy.
I
If
better
you
prepare
have
my
the right coin.
I better prepare my phylactery.
If you have the right coin, that is.
I say we are looking for some information.
Information. Well,
Yes.
we also have lots of information depending on what kind of information you want and have.
Well, as I'm sure you can tell, I have magical information myself. We just kind of need some geographical and maybe some magical knowledge.
After the pleasure.
Alright.
Looking at my
Yes.
brother.
I say only if they have dead things. Only dead. It's okay. You go have fun.
Okay.
You go have fun.
Yes,
I
apologize.
1,000 gold.
That we do not have the services you require. I'm not sure that anyone in this town has those services. But I can assure you.
I say yes, I know. That's why I'm asking strictly for information.
I see. Well then.
I look at this dwarf and it's like, a dead horse would suit him perfectly.
I say no.
The life I have lived is not that is not very disturbing, but
Right.
but that is not my place to judge to what people enjoy and don't enjoy. As for what I can offer, and he gives a wink, but also goes and waves his hand back behind him from the women who are now lining up, and men who are now lining up, and says, "We have lots of pleasures. Pleasures that make my establishment very well known, not just in this city, but in this country. Guarantee you would be very satisfied."
I'm just gonna step off to the side with my quarterstaff against the ground and kind of smirk and stare at Davkus and giggle occasionally.
So, what shall you have?
What's your choice?
I shout and say, "He wants the big one."
Was she a half orc or was she a straight up orc again?
I think she was just a half orc.
Yeah, well, she was. Put it this
More-
way, she was pretty much 75% orc.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay,
So she's more orc than anything else.
yeah.
So she's a big,
Well,
ugly thing.
I must straight up ask then, do you prefer the schlong, or do you prefer the whole? Or do you prefer both?
Today, I don't think. Today, I think it's just going to be females.
He wants the pole! I'm not gonna say I said, I'm just gonna be shouting in character.
Okay. Well then. Well, seem like a very rough gentleman. Or am I wrong and you might like to soften it up? No, I see you're very spiked with the shields, and I'm assuming you do a lot of bashing. So I might say...
He charges like a pro.
Oh. You see Broomhilda kind of stiffen up. He goes, "Broomhilda!" waves her forward. "I think I have a taker for you. The question is, however, how many do you want?"
Well, first, what is the price?
That depends on the person you are engaging with. Broomhilda here is 50 platinum. She's one of the more expensive. Myself am 200. And you buy all my drinks. But I guarantee, Broomhilda here, she has been taught by myself to make the walls shake. Myself, as you can tell, as I don't know if you've noticed, these building has been fortified. Some people mistake it for a garrison, barracks per se. Others,
good fortification means that the beds won't fall.
our beds are heavily nailed down and are not made of wood.
Am I allowed to test that?
We got tired of having to replace them.
I'm gonna walk up to Davkus and tap him on his armor on the shoulder with my quarterstaff, and whisper to him, "You have a limit of 1,500 gold.
I pretty
You
much
have none
like
of your own."
do this. I pretty much just like wave him on and it's like, I think she will do.
Excellent.
Just
50 gold.
50?
Yes.
You said 1 platinum.
Or 50 platinum, I'm sorry. 50 platinum. And she will tell you where to go. She will lead you around.
I hand over 50 platinum.
Oh, and the 50 platinum do include drinks.
Okay.
So whatever you like, just let the barkeep know. And prepare for an amazing experience. Oh, okay, before I continue in that route, anybody else partaking? The dwarf, forgive me. Before all this, I should say the dwarf says, as he greeted you, he goes, "Welcome to the Wailing, Wench. I am Cervantes, your host. And Wench, if you choose, and have the coin."
I kind of whisper under my breath, "Kinky." By the way, Shmoo, you should read what's in TeamSpeak in the stream.
Caption for the YouTube video. Can Kel prove that he is the D&D, that in the D&D universe he is not a two-pump chump? Well, he died from snuff. I know, I'm laughing.
That was with Relic.
Sister Sue.
That was with Relic.
Find out this week.
He did die from Snoo Snoo.
I like that.
Oh,
You can't
yes.
tell me that would be the greatest
Yes,
caption.
he did. That, yes. I'm trying to say that, remember that. So, Cervantes goes to the other two. Excuse me.
Can he see me? 'Cause I'm still trying to be stealth.
Yes.
Pretty sure he could easily see. Was pretty good a spot.
Yes. He can see
Damn
you.
it.
He
I was
did
gonna-
have a good spot.
I was gonna try to steal.
He looks at the large one and the elf, I'm assuming, right? You're an elf?
Yeah.
Okay. And he goes, "Do either one of you care to partake also?"
I'll just stand outside.
Oh,
You sure?
I'm just gonna drink.
If you are afraid that you might hurt the women being so large, I assure you, there will be no harm done to them.
Oh, I miss
Or,
Cervantes.
if you prefer the male type, I've never been with the Goliath. I can make a discount.
I think I'll stick
I
with females. So
I turn to. I haven't left the room yet with Vicky.
You still
Uh,
have
with,
500 gold.
500 should be 1,000.
I gave
You
you
give me
1,000.
1,500.
No, I gave you 1,000. I said your limit is 1,500.
Okay, so I still have 500. I turn to look at Cervantes and I go, little Vicky is ashamed of himself sometimes.
I look over and I say, "Fuck you, asshole."
Would you like to prove him wrong, Vicky?
I resent that name, and I would like to surely prove him wrong.
I look over at Dovkus and say, give him the rest.
Excellent.
I toss the bag.
This shall be very wonderful. Get to know what a Goliath would feel like.
I say, Cervantes, I do need you for information unless you have someone else who's more knowledgeable in magic and locality than you.
Oh! I have not forgotten about you, good sir.
I say, I can sit out here and drink while I wait, if nothing else, as long as you are still able to talk afterwards.
Yes.
I kind of put my hand next to my mouth and whisper, I'm pretty sure he has a tiny...
Oh, good sir, I don't think you have to worry about my services as to whether or not I would be able to communicate with you later. It is the Goliath who might not be waking up until morning or a couple days from now.
I say good.
We might need him as a meat shield later on, but
I am more powerful than
whatever
you,
happens,
Dovkus.
no
I
harm.
want to see that.
I guarantee you that no harm will come to any of our patrons.
Oh, we know
And
you
should
won't harm
anything happen to them in the services we offer, we do have terms with the local temple of
I say,
healing
don't
to
worry about the
prevent
temple.
anything.
I say, don't worry about the temple. I have magic of my own that I can take care of that with.
Alright. If that is
Don't
what you
worry
wish.
about it. If something happens to him, he's in our hands. We'll take care of it. You have nothing to worry about, sir.
In that case, I will talk to you later, once I am finished with him. By the looks of it, might not take very long. But we will
I
see.
look at you and I say, "You asshole."
Maybe, just maybe, I will use one of my enlargement spells. If you are saying what it is true.
I'm
Whoa.
gonna... Jade, what's the name of your character again?
Alistair.
I'm gonna look over to Alistair and say, I'll buy some drinks. You wanna drinks while we wait for those two to do their fun thing?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Lots of drinks.
Okay,
I'm down.
so,
Stamina check. Oh wait, no.
Davkus goes into his room with Brunhilde. And Vicky goes into the room, a special room, with
I call for dexterity and constitution checks.
with Cervantes. And let's just say there's lots of bright lights coming from Cervantes and Vicky's room. And you've never heard a Goliath moan and make noises this loud and in this kind of way ever. You never heard any creature make these kind of noises.
I look over at Alistair and say, I can't tell which one that is, but it sounds like they're squealing like a pig.
You also will notice your drinks are it's like a T-Rex is walking down the street. similar noises in Orcish, because you can't even speak Common right now.
What does he say? I speak Orcish.
Are coming from.
What does he say? I speak Orcish.
What does he say? They're not audible.
Damn.
Noises. I mean, you might hear the occasional "Holy fuck shit balls! Oh my god!"
Wait a minute.
Holy Lord!
Do I know which room each one is in?
If you watch them go in, then yes. Well,
Yes,
you don't know which one Cervantes went in because they turned a corner. They went down the main hallway that has doors, and then they turned, and then it tees off, and then they turned.
Okay, I was... Actually, are we doing any checks for this?
For them, we haven't got to yet.
Let me know when we get to... Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna go in there Well, no, never mind. I won't do it.
Okay. So, I need fortitude saves.
I was going to go in and cast Ray of Palsy on my brother.
So.
And then I was going to go get blackmail by basically making a little eye that reflects everything.
Why is it I always... No. All 3 times.
God.
No. You guys remember, this is the 3rd time now I have critically failed on this type of save.
1,
Yep.
2, done.
Okay. No. That's not what that was for.
Oh, okay.
But you notice that I've failed all 3 of my fortitude saves that I've ever had for these type of situations.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So.
Can I request a reroll?
Nope. You can do a stamina check now, which will be based off of your strength modifier. It would be a strength check for stamina check.
Wouldn't it be... Okay, I was thinking it might be Constitution.
No, well...
Use strength.
Well, no, because strength and stamina, how much you can,
Okay.
you know, lift and all that kind of stuff. So,
Okay.
yeah, strength check to that.
Damn it!
Check.
Yeah.
I really wish I would have known that beforehand. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
One,
this color is fucking
done.
nuts.
You can change it. So, Broomhilda throws you on the bed, strips everything off of you, throws you on the bed,
And you come.
gets on top of you, sticks it in, and does one holy shit fuck thrust on top of you. I mean like the bed.
If the bed would have been a regular bed, it would have been snapped in 2.
Yeah, it would have shattered like splinters flying.
Well, she has had some more practice with Cervantes, I'm sure.
Yes, she has. And then
Last time.
you, because of the thrust and the hips and everything, you fly up towards her, you know, head, and she grabs you and looks down at you and realizes that you're limp. That you're limp and unconscious.
Knocked out.
Yes.
Oh,
But still hard. And she looks at you and goes, in Orcish, you're getting your money's worth, and keeps riding you. And in Orcish, as she's riding you, goes, I'm getting off, damn it.
Wow! Please tell me I hear this.
Give me a listen check, because there's lots of noise going on in the...
Oh, my listen check's terrible, too.
it's gotta be better than mine. My whole listen check is horrible.
Nope, you don't hear it.
I hear thud 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 thud.
So, zombie,
Oh god.
you're with the master. You need to make me a fortitude save.
I really wish I could see what room they were
sorry,
in.
what?
You need to make a fortitude
Fortitude.
save, which is change that number to an 8,
Okay.
and then roll it.
Hell, looking at his stats are quite nice.
Actually, wait a minute.
12.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Hang on. I am going to.
Screw you too, Carl the whore!
I'm going to. Shmoo, I'm going to
No, that's
detect
Vonta's
magic.
job.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Relics in
Because
the
I
back
think
sitting there
this
doing this.
dwarf.
It's a what? What's
I
the? It's a.
think this-
Is it a 60-foot range, or is it a 30?
Let me double check. real
Detect
quick.
magic is a 60-foot range.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, either way. Okay. You cast it, and you can see a couple of random
Glowing
magic.
penis.
No, you can see a couple of magic random items in the place.
Uh-huh.
Kind of stuff. But you don't see anything beyond your 60 feet. In other words, you're out of range from where he is.
Fuck you do. I wanted blackmail so bad.
I mean, you're able to walk around and whatnot if you want. And it's,
I think I'll walk over by the hallway.
All right. So you walk over to the hallway, and out of the corner of your eye, you see down in what would be a basement a very, let's just say this, you're slightly dazed from how bright it is. Spot
Oh,
coming from down there.
is it in the shape of a penis?
No, it's kind of everywhere in there. It's like the whole, it's like a square. It's like a rectangular square for how much magic is coming out of that place.
I'm gonna go. Okay, that must be where it is.
If
Do I see a way to get down there?
you follow the door,
Yes.
and then stairs. There's stairs leading downstairs, and then there's a door at the bottom of the stairs. It
Okay,
goes
is
around, down, like.
Okay, I'm going to go down the stairs.
All right.
Is there a crack underneath the door?
No. It is a very, very high quality, sturdy, not wood door, metal door.
Is there a possibility of me opening the door?
You could try, but no. It is securely locked.
Well, looks like no blackmail. I'm gonna go back up and have drinks.
So, what happens to Vicky here? Zombie, I need you to make me a strength check now, which changed that 8 to a 5. That's your modifier of a strength.
Okay.
Fucker.
Come on, two pump.
Hey, he's just not passing out as fast as you. This is a matter of whether or not how long he's gonna last.
Then I'll roll it.
Yep, roll it.
Beat Chris this thing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay. You last about as twice as long as Douglas. But
That caption is even more prevalent now.
but so
I'm gonna give up on going to brothels.
the
3 times now, fucking
the-
failing.
I'm gonna see something here.
Dude, I could have cast, what was it? Bull strength or something like that on myself?
Yeah.
And gotten
All right.
+4 on that.
The
This was
The,
what it said, 42.
the building is vibrating quite heavily.
+4.
The barkeep is muttering under his breath, holding stuff down. You can actually hear him kind of say, "Why did somebody have to buy him again?" And no matter how much insulation and fortification this building has, everyone is looking around because they hear the amazing noises of a Goliath.
A dwarf and a Goliath.
And there's
All I have to say is that is not even cockeyed.
yeah. and and about a half an hour later, the Cervantes comes back up, looking exactly the same as he did before, with his cup, and he walks up to Abraxas and says, "Well, we can talk now if you'd like."
I say, that sounds good. How's the gigantic son of a bitch doing?
He wasn't lasting as long as I wanted him to, so I kind of made him last longer. It should have only taken me the 5 minutes, but I was kind of feeling special considering I've never been with a Goliath before.
I say, well, I didn't see a lot of potential in him in the first place.
I will say this, though. Even though he wasn't going to last very long, he sure as hell didn't pass out anytime soon. He will not wake up, however, until probably tomorrow midday.
Dead?
I am positive.
Damn. Okay.
Broomhilda comes up to Cervantes and whispers in his ear. And Cervantes...
I look at Broomhilda and say, please tell me you did not kill him. As much as I hate him, he's my brother.
She looks at you and goes, "He not dead. He not good, but he not dead."
He was shitty, wasn't
He probably should never come to these type places ever again. Even
the little
our
bit
weakest...
the little bit of brains he has up here do not equate to anything near what he has down there.
I think... Me think our halfling who only does hand jobs would not be good for him.
That doesn't surprise me. I say, just a moment. And I, pop out this little eyeball, casting, Watchful Eye. And I say, can you say that one more time?
Say, even halfling hand job worker, not good for him? Surprised he does not pass out from his own masturbation?
I say he usually does, but thank you. And I stick the eyeball back in my pocket. I now have that recorded in my brain.
I hate you guys.
I cast Watchful Eye and it recorded it for me. I say, well, thank you for your help anyway, and I hand her an extra 100 gold and say, it's not much, but thank you.
She doesn't. She doesn't accept it and says, actually, here. And she gives you a small pouch back.
I say, wow, thank you.
Give back to later. It's 25 platinum.
Sweet.
He not worth it.
I say I'm very sorry about our useless thing. I might send the Goliath back. I mean, I was just told he was, so you know, I want to help you out.
By good.